And hi, we are live. Baby, we had a few little technical difficulties, but we didn't figure it out. So if y'all have not figured out the surprise right now, boom, I got my sissy with me. Yay, I'm excited. And she's calmed down right now because she just woke up in her beauty. She wants to make sure that she is beautiful before she is seen. So hey, kind of woke her up about her slumber. And she'll come back when she come back, baby. But yes, today we are talking about simplifying our life because, baby, some of us need to simplify our lives. And we are going to go through all aspects of simplifying life mentally, spiritually, and physically. Simplifying your life because, boom, we need to do that. So let's put our follow me on all my platforms, Facebook, Twitter, IG, everything else. If my sister pop in and out, y'all don't have to deal with it. Y'all don't have to deal with it. So hey, first we're gonna talk about mentally simplifying your lives because hey, oh, well, I'm ready because baby, I got my notebook, got my pencil, baby, I got my snacks, got my drink. Oh, we getting into it today. We are getting into it. So let us go about talking about mentally simplifying our life because some of us got a whole lot on our mind that we need to simplify. And also my daughter is over there. So if y'all hear the peanut gallery, that's my baby.
Well, I wasn't gonna say
that. Girl. Oh yes. Okay. We are. You looking fabulous, girl.
Wait, I'm going the wrong direction. Where did that girl? Oh, here she go. Here your little friend.
There go Gracie. Got to keep her together. Yes, we all need it. Yes, you see, this was my surprise. My sister's gonna be joining me on my show, so this is kind of like our show now.
All right now. I'm trying to wake up. What did she say?
Girl, something small. What you say, Rissa?
Sometimes me and Febber feel like it.
Yeah. And whenever my baby gonna be over there on the sidelines, honey, she gonna be the little voice.
I'm just be over here drawing.
She's drawing. Oh, baby, mentally simplifying our life. Hello. We need to do that.
Oh, that's easy to cut folks out.
But next topic. But for some people, it's hard for some people because me, baby. I will RIP you in my mind. And if somebody talk about you, damn, they still alive?
Right. I'm like, why are you talking about the people who have gone on?
They have passed on. We do not speak of the dead. But some people, it's hard for them to mentally simplify their lives because they feel that they have to please everyone. And that's a mind fuck, really. Because you can't please everyone.
Yeah, I don't do that. I cut people off. I give you one time to fix the issue that I have with you. And
if it's not fixed,
you have to go.
You have to go because you don't have me in you just thinking about yourself. So
my peace of mind has no price on it. And I will cut off anybody from the one I gave birth to the one that gave birth to me. You know me.
Hello. Because my peace is priceless. My peace is priceless. I will not, cannot, and shall not give up my peace for anything else.
Oh, I really did just roll over. I whooped my own ass in the bed again.
You probably did, sister. It's okay.
I was knocked out, girl. So thank you for
yes. It's like that sometimes. Let me cut my phone. Let me cut all this because, baby, I don't know why everybody and their grandmama cat want to get in contact with me when I be live, y'all know. But this is a new day, so they usually used to me on Saturday, so now I moved it to Wednesday. So my sister can join me. But
Thank
yes,
you.
yes, mentally learning how to cut people off because y'all know I do my notes. One, learning how to
Oh,
cut
not
people
just
off.
mentally, physically. So I'm not gonna talk to you in my mind, but I'm gonna see you in my face. No.
Men- because baby, like I always say, my block is forever. Like if I
Mm-mm.
block you on social media or even in real life, it is forever.
You have to. If not, you lose your shit. And
Thank
I'm
you.
not for losing my shit. I'm
I'm not
not.
gonna lose my shit, my nothing. I got to have everything intact
No.
because I'm not for it.
Who else is on with us?
I'll too. Well, we got the folks in the audience. Trisha, my boo boo, he out here too. That's my baby. Yes, you gotta chop him off, baby, like Gordon Ramsay. You got the cut, chop,
Yo, it's popping decks. I'm on the podcast.
and my daughter. So I don't understand why this is. Baby, this thing is iffy. But yes, and even with that, you have to let go. Because even you cut the people off, you got to cut them off. You can't even think about their situation. You can't,
I
make
didn't
you a
even
little
know that was
foo-foo
an
page.
option. Look, I didn't even know that was an option.
Girl, some people will cut folks off and then still be upset because they cut them off. For why? For why?
Well, for me, is if you do something that hurts me or offends me, depending on how bad it is, I'm gonna give you an opportunity to fix it. Or if you're doing
Yes, ain't
something that upsets me, I'm like, hey, you know me by now. That's fucked up. Fix it or get the fuck on.
exactly. And once you cut somebody off mentally and physically, you have to leave that. You cannot harp on, oh, why did they do me like this? Oh, what
It ain't
happened?
even
Oh,
a
what did
question.
I
I don't
do?
care. I really don't care. I don't care. I
And
don't ask questions. I bounce. I become invisible. I don't care.
exactly, because at this point, who really cares?
I know I don't.
Yes, I know your name. You still my poo.
You so silly.
And yes, you have to dead that issue. And that's for family, friends, hell, the catfish, the dog. It don't matter.
Just cheering. Don't forget your spawn. Cheering.
Cheering, everything else, because my peace is the most expensive thing that I have.
And I can't afford your shit.
Mm-mm. So once
Please,
you
please
cut that
accept this
off,
notice that I'm canceling all your issues to this subscription of shit. I'm
this
not doing it.
subscription is over. And then some people are holding on to a lot of past traumas that are mentally holding them down, not just friends and family and everything else. They're holding on to traumas that are molding them into different people. Some people aren't really as nasty and conniving and backstabbing as they are, but they have issues. They have trust issues. They have dramas that have happened in their lives that have molded them into different people, and they have to learn how to, make peace with that, make peace with that past, and then let that go because they have to know that they are no longer that person. They
Well,
need to
my
let
thing
that go.
is that, as an example, if you piss me off, if you mad at me, I'm not going to take that out with the next person that I interact with. I'm not going to
No,
carry that burden from the past into the next relationship, or situationship, whatever it is, whatever ship we own. I'm not going to
right.
carry that from into the next relationship. I judge people for the person that they show me.
And
I don't think
sometimes people,
everybody ain't shit. I don't think everybody got an agenda. When I first meet you, it's a clean slate. Until you shit on that slate, then I
hmm,
don't do shit. I don't. I don't do shit.
no, you got to let that go. And then some people can't do that. Some
Uh,
people actually, hold on to that and they mentally need to simplify their lives. Go get some therapy.
Oh, please, the best thing in the
Talk
world.
about it. That's the best thing for anybody to do is get some therapy. And I don't want to hear, oh, my insurance don't pay for it. Baby, you can crawl across somebody's couch for $75 an hour.
Mm,
Y'all waste $75 at the liquor store. I don't want to hear it. Y'all
because
waste
some people,
$75 at Applebee's. I don't want to hear it. Spend that $75 on your mental health because this right here is
you can spend
priceless.
look, you can spend $75 at a Applebee's. When McDonald's can get you straight for $10.
Hmm. Thank you.
Oh, I didn't even know that was an option.
Girl, I'm telling you, some people, oh, I can't afford to go and talk to a therapist. Baby, some therapy is free. Free
Yeah, you
99
can
plus
get a
tax.
yeah, you can get a mental health referral through your job. 99% of employers have an employee assistance program,
Yep,
and
and
they
see, that's
will
how I got
refer
my
you.
first six. Yes,
Yeah,
Applebee's. Yes, Applebee's, girl. So you know some folks be balling out of Applebee's like they got their money. Be
I've never
doing the
eaten
two
at
for
an
twenties for
Applebee's.
everybody.
Is Applebee's expensive?
No, they got 2 for 20. You get
Oh,
appetizer, a entree, and a dessert for
oh,
$20. And then for
well,
two people.
damn.
Applebee's,
Well,
like I'm
shit.
telling you,
Well,
you
damn. I
spend
didn't even
more
know
on
that.
drinks. Yeah, you spend more on drinks than you do at Applebee's. Oh, girl, that's how we do it.
No, I don't get that part.
And like I said, they spend more with the weed man. They
Oh,
spend more at the
uh,
liquor store.
oh.
Oh, oh.
So you gonna
So I
drink
don't want
and
to hear
get
that.
high and hope all your troubles gonna go away.
And when you come back down off that high, and when you laying
All
up
your
in
shit
bed with
gonna
that
be.
hangover, you still got the same damn problems.
I think most people stay in fucked up situationships because out of some sense of guilt. Like if I leave this person, who will they have? Apparently they didn't need your ass. If they pushed you
And you know,
away and caused
that was me.
bullshit in your life. Oh no, we not.
That was me. Because I had been through so much with that dude I used to be married to that I feel bad. If I leave, he's sick. He done had these operations and ain't nobody girl. Fuck that nigga
Yeah,
today.
I don't think like
Well,
that.
that's what kept me.
Yeah, I don't think like that.
Oh, baby, it took a second for me to stop feeling bad. It was time for me to bounce because I was being used, abused, and everything else. So I had to go, and I no
Mm.
longer felt. Cause when they say it's true, when they say that when women are gone mentally, it's nothing that you can do or say. They are gone forever. Yep,
Mm.
a lot of you are absolutely right. You are absolutely right. And now with COVID, um, people are doing bundles now, like a certain amount for a certain
Bundles
price
of what?
because mental health. Like if you need to go to counseling or something like that, yeah, because now most of them are doing art Zoom now. Because I have a few people who their therapy their therapist talks to them online like this, and some therapists are like slashing prices because it's COVID. A lot of people are not working, and a lot of people do need counseling right now because most of them are either at home or they can't do too much. They lost their job. They're feeling really bad because now suicides and everything have gone up because of this.
Oh
Like
shit,
some
I've
people
been
are
I've
really
been training for
struggling.
this day. I've been training for this day all my damn life. And I
And
know
baby,
it's
I
affecting other people not like me because I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything. Like again, except an occasional happy hour at Bonefish or go hang out with my two best friends. Other than that, I don't go anywhere. I don't do anything.
will
So I'm
see
perfectly fine.
it has affected me a lot because I'm a people person. Like I got up 3, 4 o'clock in the morning to go to work. And I'm with people all day long. Even though, yeah, they're my patients, which the families, the doctors come in, the PAs will come in. Like I was constantly around people. So sitting at home, I was like,
Nope, not me. Don't
the
have that
hell is
problem.
going on?
Yep,
But
don't
see,
have that problem.
Well, some people, yes, it is killing them because they are used to being around a lot of people, and a lot of people aren't as strong
For
as some
true.
other people. Some people aren't that strong, and it is really, really crazy.
Some guys think I have like men falling out the woodwork, and I don't. And I tell them all the time, it's not another human being that you have to compete with. It's my peace of mind, my
Yeah,
solitude. And
yeah,
if you can't come in and blend, oh, you have to go. I'm on the market again. I'm taking new applications. I'm not
yeah.
dealing with that
So
shit.
it's really easy to kind of like simplify mentally. That's only if you want to, because some people love to roll around in their misery, and so they don't want the help because
You gonna roll by your goddamn self. You ain't taking it with you. The
exactly.
fuck?
Can I add on to that one comment about
Mm-hmm.
people wanting to roll around their misery? Because I had a friend that was like that. And he just insisted that people just sit down and listen to him. I was like, hey, you should probably get some help. I don't know, I'm too far broken, nothing can help me. Well, then, why are you still speaking to me? Like, I'm sorry, I
Exactly.
have my own problems. I can't just put down my life to come help you.
Mm-hmm.
Because he expected that. So I just, like, blocked him and kept moving.
Yeah, I call them emotional succubuses. They
Dude,
I
will
call them
latch
every
on.
time he would
graveyards.
talk to me, I would just feel my
Mhm.
mood just drop. Like, oh, God damn.
They're
Yep, I call
zombies.
them graveyards. All you gonna do for me is take and give me misery. I think the fuck
I
not. You
can't
better
deal with
take
you.
it.
I
Yeah,
think I think it's the fucking
the
not it.
fuck not. Come on, preach that word right there. Preach that Hood
I
Corinthians
think
right there.
I think it's
Shit.
the fucking not it. Okay, I cannot. I will not. And oh, that's my baby. There, that's my. As I tell them, and I do that for myself too. Like if I tell you and I tell you and I tell you what's going on with this with that, and you're still in your misery, baby, you love it. Wallow
No,
in your
I
own
ain't giving
shit.
them many chances. I ain't giving them any goddamn chances.
I
Fuck
can't.
all
I
that.
can't do
You
it.
gonna get one. You gonna get You gonna get and I'm gonna offer you whatever you going through. You gonna cry about it for about 2, 3, 4 minutes. I'm gonna let you cry, and then
Mm,
we gonna dry them tears up, and then we're gonna come up with a game plan. If it's something you can fix it. If you can't fix it, walk the fuck away and be done.
walk on. Because
What is
apparently you like
conflict?
being like this. You like being like this. So therefore,
Yeah,
you are not
nope,
for me.
not. Oh, you damn sure ain't for me.
Exactly. And I'm glad you touched on this, Adam, because my fiance has a podcast called Breaking the Stigma that is basically like mine, but for men. And it's with two veterans and Matt, because my fiance is a Marine veteran, and his friend, I want to say Navy, Dre's in the Navy. If it's wrong, let me know. He's a Navy veteran. And then it's Matt. And you might well say he a veteran too.
Local Canadian.
Yes, he's from Canada. And
Oh,
they talk about men's mental health. And that's on Mondays. I will put up a flyer on my TikTok about it too. And he is on YouTube also. The channel is it's actually called Breaking the Stigma, and he's on there, and they are on Mondays at I think 8 Pacific, no 8 Eastern
I
Standard
wish.
Time.
Look, I
I'm on
wish you would
7 and
have.
they're 8.
I was gonna say, I wish you would move to a state with regular people time.
Right.
Shit.
Yes, he's in the
I was so
Navy.
confused
That's
when
my
I went to
fiance right
sleep.
there.
Shit. Oh,
Right. And then with them not doing I was just, oh my God, I'm so messed up. I'm like, this dumb. Everybody should be the same damn time, but then it'd be difficult. All the sunlight would be so. I mean, I get it, but I don't get it. So that's mentally. Now we can talk about spiritually. Oh, we finna get on some toes with this one because it's a whole lot of people out here that are. There's a lot of people out here who spiritually need to simplify their life because
you
baby,
gonna
they are
keep you
worshiping
at
about.
look at you gonna keep you and your demons away from me. I don't know how else to say that.
There you go. And Mondays
Yeah,
at 8.
you gonna keep
So
you and your
that's
demons away.
baby, because it's folks out here that are. terrible when it comes to spiritual. Because you know what they're talking about. You can't worship two gods, baby. It's folks out here worshiping 12, and we sip.
Oh no. What the hell?
So you need to
What?
figure out what side of the fence you want to play on. You can't Bible beat to me on Sunday, but Monday through Saturday, you P Valley. If you know what P Valley is,
I
then you know.
believe so. Is that the stripper hook show?
Baby, that's the stripper show, baby. And I can't wait for that second season.
Me neither. I'm just saying.
I can't wait for that season, baby. Because I'm going to be
I
right in
haven't seen the first one. I gotta get the first one. Shit.
it. Girl, you got the who? P Valley? Baby, let me tell you something. As soon, like I said before, as soon as I'm able to let these cards go and lose this 1.5 rolls, baby, I'm going to be sliding on somebody's pole. I don't give a damn what kind of pole it is. Light pole, traffic pole, stripper
No,
pole.
Oh, man, I need a class or two. That's it.
I'm gonna slang this meat around a pole. I'm telling you.
did you
That
say we
show,
need more strip? Stop it, Marissa. Baby, stop. No, ma'am. No,
I
ma'am.
am
No,
I'm
ma'am.
telling
Ma'am, I'm gonna need
you,
you to do better. Ma'am, do better. Do better, Marissa, girl. Do better.
I would be all over. Girl, my baby, she said, "Say no, but mama, I'm going for engineering, and these folks is making all this money, just laying in a casket looking
Exactly. See,
dead."
Nelly really got me reconsidering my career choices. Like Miss Mississippi just laid there, had stacks thrown on her. I'm
I'm
gonna go to
telling
college
you,
for aerospace engineering. I'm gonna drop that, sis.
I'm telling you, it will have you. But just getting back to spiritually, baby, some of y'all need to pick a side. If you gonna be Christian, be Christian. Actually live by the
They
book.
pray. They Christian on Sundays when everybody can see them. You know me.
Girl,
The
but
truth is,
Monday
your
through
true
Saturday.
nature. Your true nature is who you are when nobody is looking. And I think that's
Exactly.
the piece nobody understands. It's easy for you to put on
Exactly.
your good white gloves and your skirt down to your kneecaps, and you got on your good church pumps with the 3-inch heel and your good stockings on.
Mhm.
And yeah, you got look. My grandmama said you got a little rouge on your cheeks, and you just looking all saved and sanctified. That's just on Sunday because everybody else can
On
see
Sunday.
you. But then you'll walk your ass out of the worship, the house of the Lord, and go
Hmm.
shake something and pop something and judge others because their sin is different from yours. How the fuck does that
Exactly.
work? How does that work? How does
Hmm.
where is that done?
Like your scene is better than like your scene is more beautiful than my scene.
Mm,
Baby.
okay. Keep thinking that. Mm.
See these comments out of control. Y'all out of
I
control.
can't see anybody.
I got yeah, I can see the comments, but what I'm gonna have to do is give you what is it, authorization or something like that, and then
Yeah, I
you'll
want to
be
see what
able to
they
see.
saying so we can talk. I want to talk. Y'all woke me up after 3.5, 4 good hours of sleep after them good dreams I had. And I was in mid dream when that alarm woke me up, and I swear I woke up and said, "What?" I was knocked out, Kim. I swear I was knocked out, and that alarm went off, and I went to reach for somebody in my dream. That
Yeah,
alarm went off, and I thought somebody broke in. We forgot to lock the door, bitch. I went, "Bitch, what?" I was like, "Oh, get up. You got to break. That's your alarm. You got shit to do. Get your ass up." Yes, ma'am. Girl.
yeah,
Mm.
and that's a lot of reasons why now the church is filled with. I'm gonna go ahead and say it, old folks and babies, because once the children grow up and get out of the house, they stop going. Only reason why a lot of children are there is because they're forced to get up on Sunday
Me.
and go. Because
Damn, did
once
she
they get
say
a
me
mind of
from the
their own,
background? Did she say
she
me?
did, she
Damn.
did, she did.
I'm sorry, sugar. I'm sorry. We weren't because we was Catholic. Didn't nobody notice your ass in the Catholic church. They barely
Now, see,
spoke
I
to
grew up
you.
Catholic too. I grew up
Yeah.
Catholic in Catholic church too.
All that aerobics, kneel down, squat, shake her hand, sit down, stand up. I was like, I was
Mhm.
I was more skinnier in the Catholic church than I ever been in any damn church. All them damn Christian
Girl,
Olympics.
you had to, because hell, you had to stand up, sit down, kneel, get back up,
That's
sway,
too
hold your
much.
hand.
That's too much. That's too much. I'm not doing that no more. That's too much. That's too much.
Baby.
Yeah.
And
I
then it's
tell
and
people,
that's
people look at me funny because I said I don't go to church. I don't. If I
mm,
want to be hypocritical, I'm gonna be hypocritical in my damn house.
thank you.
But I
And
can't
that's like I
go
said,
sit into the house of the Lord and you look at me sideways or bump into me and not say excuse me or say something out of pocket. Your ass gonna get cussed out in the house of the Lord, and I'm gonna tell you have a blessed motherfucking day.
exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
they will be okay. Don't play with me. You can pray for me, but don't play with me.
Right. What you say? Matter of fact, I wrote it down when you said something. I'm a little hood and a little
And a little
holy. Pray
holy.
for me. Don't try me. I had to write that down.
Yes,
Pray
ma'am.
with me.
I
Don't
read
try
that.
me.
Yeah,
Baby,
somebody
when
said
you
that.
said I had to write it down.
Somebody, I read that somewhere. Talking about, I'm half hood and half holy. Don't play with me, but don't play with me. Because you will get
Baby,
these
when you
hands, these words, and whatever weapon I got handed. Don't do it. Don't do it. That is
Mhm.
this is not how God intended you to meet him. Don't do that.
Exactly. If you're gonna be on one side of the fence, be on the fence 24/7, 365, 366 every 4 years.
Oh, and I'm
If you're gonna
do
be
you mind look, do you mind if I piss off the other half of your audience?
girl piss him off. I do every day.
Okay, great.
Piss him
Listen,
off.
to you holy rollies. Yeah. If you're in a worship center or a church or whatever you call where you go, synagogue or whosoever, whatever, and you walk in and there's an ATM in the lobby, and
Girl.
then I got it. And then you go in the sanctuary and you looking for salvation, how to get your soul right with the Lord. And your preacher start talking about prosperity, how sowing a seed in his ministry gonna bless you. Bitch, run.
Run for the hills in which cometh your strength. Ain't that what the old folks say? Baby, you
Yeah,
better
and look,
run.
baby, wait for the manna from heaven to fall upon thee. And that's
Hmm.
one of the main reasons I stopped going to these churches is all this prophet preaching. You gonna what is it? Hold on, let me think. Mark 23? No, Mark
Hmm.
13:23. What do it profit a man to gain the whole world and lose his soul? What
And
do you
so,
have to give in exchange for your soul? And nine
hmm.
times out of ten, the pastor taking all this money in, and he got parishioners that can't get to church because their car broke down or somebody's sick. Ain't nobody visited them. Ain't nobody
At
offered to
all.
pick them up at all. But you worried
Hmm.
about your 10%. So
But
that
see,
means you want,
what they fail to
man,
realize is the 10% does not have to be money.
shit.
It's
That's what you tell them
10%
that.
of anything.
Because I
It
used
could
to
be
go to church and
10%
give
of
my
your
time.
time.
Yeah, but I used to
It
go
could
to
be
time
10% of
and
your time. It could be 10% of, like, if you grow vegetables or something like that, or crops or something, like 10% of that. And then
mm,
you don't have to give it to the church. You give it willingly unto the Lord. So I can go and take 10% of, okay, if I have a big bushel of apples, I got 100 apples, I could take 10 of them and take it to the homeless center.
well, you can't
That's
because
10%.
Pastor need to pay for his wife and them anniversary trip to Vegas because
Girl,
that's a
pastor,
bonding experience.
pastor can kiss the crack of my ass.
Until he is booty drunk, let us say the whole
Oh,
phrase. I'm
God,
trying to
dog.
turn my heat on. Hold on, because my little feet is cold. Even though I got on socks, my little foot is cold and my little heater done died,
Girl,
girl. I'm
ain't
like,
no telling what we
hold
gonna
up
say
one.
on this one.
Yeah, okay,
Baby.
now there go my heat. Yeah,
And
Pastor can
see,
get my car.
I got into it about that too with somebody. In the Bible, it does not say 10% of your monetary earnings. You can earn anything. It's
Oh,
10% of that.
mm,
Baby, when I tell you I got into it, it's 10. What else do you earn? You can do anything. It can be 10% of your time volunteering.
mm.
That's 10%. It doesn't have to be 10%. And if you think I'm gonna give you 10% of every check that I got, bitch, please.
And the government already taxes you on that already.
The
Talking about
government take
God will
8.
provide. Look, talking about God will provide.
That's
He did. He
18% more
provided me
money
with
that could be
employment.
used
He
for
provided me
somewhere
with
else.
this job.
I wish.
Girl, girl. It did wonder why folks start fooling with the church house. Now all of a sudden they heathens. You a sinner. You this, that, and everything else because you don't go to church. When God Himself said, if two people
Touch and agree.
join
We get
together
church.
for me, that church. How you doing? I ain't got to be in a church house. Me and my child sitting here right now. And if we sit around and talk about the Lord, guess what? That's church.
Y'all
How you
done
doing?
had church. You all right now?
How you doing? Girl,
That's
the
how I
first thing
am. I
old folks
don't
will say
do.
is go into a closet. Baby, you
Oh,
go into the closet and pray. Baby, I don't need no
come,
house, no church house.
come
If I could go
on
into a closet
in
in the
the
room, hey,
oh, come on in the room, baby. Look here.
thank you.
Jesus is my doctor,
You gotta do that. And
and he writes he
all
writes
my
out my
scriptures,
prescription. Oh, he
baby.
gives me all my medicine in my
Exactly,
room. I have a praying closet. I just got to move some of them shoes out the way. But I'm old
girl.
now. Getting in and out that little ass closet has become challenging with all this fluff. So I just sit on the side of my bed, or sit on the side of my bed, or sit on the floor next to my bed in the dark and say, "Okay, Lord, I'm fat, can't get in the closet, but I need to holler at you for a second, probably talk for a minute."
Exactly. Everybody think, and then church is just once a week. Baby, I can go in that closet every day,
Look here, every time I
several
roll my
times
fat
a day.
ass out that bed, I'll be like, "Okay, Lord, look here, you know who it is. Don't play with me right now."
Okay, don't play
I
with me.
look, I
Don't
talk to
play
Lord
with
like
me.
I'm talking to a human being. I was like, "Hey, Lord, how you doing today? You saved anybody today? Perform a couple of miracles today? Good. I just need
Okay.
you to help me to stop being so crispy when I get out the bed from all this crispity crackety going on in these old bones that's sitting in. That's what I need you to do for me, Savior."
Hmm.
Yeah. Oh,
Save
look.
these knees from
Yeah.
arthritis.
Okay, from
Shit.
all the authors, all the authors. Yeah,
Shit.
take care of my mom and my baby, my family and friends, and those that are close to me. And if I need you for something else, I'm gonna holler at you later. Good looking out.
Okay.
Look,
Good looking out.
tell your son I said, hey, he know what I want, and keep it pushing.
Exactly.
Yeah, my
Exactly.
son tells me, he said, you can't talk to the Lord like that. I said,
Yes,
pause
I
there,
can.
pause there, little beige boy. You get
Yes,
you
I
some
can.
shoes on and walk with the Lord your way. I got my
Yes,
own
I
walk
can.
with it.
Yes, I
Shit.
can. Yes, I can.
And I know I love how people say, well, how can you believe in God and you Christian? I'll pause. I never said I was a Christian because you motherfucker, not your definition of Christian.
Hmm.
Because I can
Hmm.
pray with you one time, the next time I got to pray with you for the same shit, you're going to get these goddamn words. And then you're going to get the word, and then we're going to move on.
Exactly. Exactly. And who are you to tell me who my God is? I don't get that. I do not get that. Who are you to tell me who my God is?
I got hand holding and him singing God. That's the one I call Oprah. Sometimes and people go, you don't like it, jump up my ass. I believe God is a
Hmm.
woman. I believe God is a woman because if God is the giver of life, you tell me what life a man passed through his body. That's number one.
Not nothing.
No, yeah. Number two, I believe God is the giver of life. So my thing is that I don't know, I'm try, I wish I knew the complete history of this Bible that we read. You know what I'm saying? Because everything is centered around men, and women are second class citizens. So you mean to tell me that the
Hmm.
same God who gave you that thing between your legs gave me something different, made in His image, and He don't love us equally? How the fuck that happened?
Hmm. Hmm. A man ain't birth shit, but a hard time.
Yeah, so I think people get mad at me. It's like God is a man, so the man said.
Y'all going by a book that was written by a man, by a
Yeah, it's like, well,
drunk.
ain't you Christian? I said, no, I'm not. I believe in God. I do. But I
Hmm.
believe all the good Christian rules y'all got that are clearly subjective and unclear. No, I'm not Christian. I'm not. But I do put God first because I know this life I have is not my own, and the breath I breathe is not
Exactly.
my own. It can be taken away at any time. I
At
give
any
him,
time.
look, I give her the utmost respect because to me, God is a woman. So get mad,
Exactly.
jump up your ass. I give it no fucks.
Not now. And not now fuck do I give. And a lot of people are, because I'm spiritual. I'm a spiritual person. I went back to the roots of which I came, because you can't tell me all of them slaves and everybody before 2,000 years ago was going to hell because they were not Christians. You cannot tell me that.
That's why I don't
I will
believe in
debate you.
Christianity. Heck
I will
no.
tell you, I will debate you until there's no breath left in my lungs. You cannot tell me
Yeah, you took
that
all
millions and
everything
millions of
from
years
us.
ago,
Yeah.
millions and millions of years ago, now all of a sudden, everybody who's not a Christian is going to so-called quote unquote hell. Baby, hell can't get no worse than what the hell we going through right now.
Oh, let's not forget them 400 years. And look, hell, it looks how it feels like it done extended into 500 years with the current climate. So yeah, you can't tell me that
You can't tell me.
after all we done been through, that we don't get a pass on some shit. Oh, fuck you and
Exactly. And the
and your
earth provides
Christianity.
everything. Baby, you can roll it up real nice and tight. Baby, you don't have to put no lube on it. You can shove it
Mm,
up there dry. All I care
mm.
when it
Yeah,
comes to that.
I don't do Christian folk because I'm not that Christ-like person. I'm not. In some ways, I am. I believe if you're hungry and I can give you food, I will. I can't give you shelter in my house, but I can provide you shelter somewhere else. If you need clothes on your
Exactly.
back, I can do that.
I
Outside of
can help
that,
you.
oh no, oh no. But it goes back to that mental thing you were talking about. Some people will just
Mhm.
take all your clothes, take your drawers,
Take,
take all your little
take,
cup of noodles and your ramen,
take,
and
take,
won't
and then get
stop.
mad when you say no. When you get
Mm.
tired, when you set your boundary and you say no, you cannot do this anymore, then all of a sudden you're a hater. You're this,
Yeah, so
you're
it's
that.
like
You're
I gave you my last cup of noodles and you really didn't need it, but I asked for it back because I needed it and now it's an issue because you gave it to me. Bet,
exactly.
bet.
Girl, there's folks out here right now then call me up out my good sleep because they ain't have gas to get home from work, and I done cashed out them some money and they ain't gave it back. Baby, that was a damn near a year ago. I done sent you some money, but when I ask you about my money, then all of a
It
sudden,
becomes your
I
funky ass
get
little hundred
it's the
dollars.
problem. Huh,
Your
huh.
little
Get
funky
your little
ass
funk
money.
ass money. Baby, it wasn't funky when your ass needed it. It smelled real good then. It
So
smelled
I'm
real
different.
good.
I'm of the mindset that if someone needs it and I got it to give, first of all, I'm not going to put my own self out. I'm going to make sure that all of my bills is in order. So if I got anything left, if somebody asks me to loan me something and I know their situation, I don't have any intention. But if you keep telling me, no, I'm gonna pay you back, I'm gonna pay you back, I'm gonna pay you back, great. Can I get a timeline? Is it gonna be in
Okay.
installments? When can I make the first payment? And if
Okay.
you break that, I'm over it. You won't get shit else.
I'm over. You won't get not nothing. You won't get a scratch nor sniff from my black ass not now another time.
Yeah, I don't understand it, and I think that ties into this Christian mindset. Yeah, you
Mhm.
gonna give to me, but you gonna talk about and brag about that you gave to me. Well, what happened to giving? What happened to your Christ-like sensibility that you're supposed to give from your heart?
Girl, some of these folks now are just giving for clout because I cannot stand when people videotape themselves doing stuff for the homeless or videotape themselves volunteering or doing all this stuff. If you mean it from your heart, you wouldn't give a damn who sees you.
Mm, a word to
You
that.
would not give a damn. I have donated so much. I have done so much, but guess what? Y'all wouldn't know nothing about it until I just opened up my mouth and said it.
Yeah, I
Because
donated to
I
one
would
of
do it
the.
all the time.
There is a deaf creator that lives in the UK, and he and his mate, that's what they call each other. He and his mate were about to be homeless. And he just said, if anybody can help, whatever you send will be greatly appreciated. So people started sending him donations or whatever. And then there were people telling him, And then you know me, I'm nosy. I need to go get
Hmm.
receipts. So I click on the names of those who doing the trolling, and you are God first is the first thing I see. You know I'm cussing your ass out.
I'm cussing you out to my throat. I'm
Look, and then
cussing
I
you
look,
to my
and
throat.
then I'm gonna ask my little friend who's deaf that I follow, babe, can you sign these cuss words? Fuck you to infinity and beyond, bitch. Yeah, God first my ass.
Okay. And I can't stand that when folks put God first and they just as nasty as evil as some bitches you can ever deal with in your entirety of life. I can't deal with that. It's like
Mm.
y'all are hiding behind this word called God to just be
God
fucking
not only don't know
horrible
you, he don't
people.
even like you. But God don't even not only does God not know you, she don't even like you.
Exactly. And don't want to be around no. Oh yes, and they throw it in their face. Baby, if anybody do anything for you, they will throw it in your face. Oh well, I did this. Oh well, bitch, I'll make sure I give you that little 50 cent back hoe, and we gonna call it even.
Oh, bitch, I'd
We gonna
rather be
call it
starving. I'd rather
even.
be starving. Y'all would see me one day and I'm all of my 250-pound glory, and y'all would see me in 3 months and bitch, I weigh 120. It's like, bitch, you own that shit? You know, that's the first thing we say.
No,
Bitch, you own
you
that
know
shit?
that shit.
No. No, I'm not on that shit. I need it and didn't want to ask nobody because I ain't want nobody to throw that in my face. So a bitch just went
Oh,
on a diet of brocolepsy. That's what the fuck happened. And I would
girl,
do
and
that
I
shit
will
in a
do it.
heartbeat.
I will do it. I will do it. And Dex gets on me all the time about that. Baby, I will be bald head, naked, and skinny before I ask a motherfucker anything. And I mean
Mm,
that.
mm.
I mean that. Baby, I'll worry the hair off my goddamn head before I ask a motherfucker for anything.
Now I ain't gonna worry about it.
That
That's what I'm gonna
Kimberly
go.
Latisse.
That's when I'm gonna go talk to my gangster god. I'm like, look here, shouty. Let me holler at you, bro. This shit is going
Shawty.
shit is gone terribly awry in my life. I know you busy, but I'm gonna need 5 minutes of your time, player. Let me holler at you.
Five. Give me
Yeah.
five.
No, baby,
But
that ain't how
open
this
your
works.
listening ears, like I used to do my babies. Open your listening ears and shut your mouth, because we finna have a
Before you
talk.
look,
Yes, ma'am.
before you kiss these hands.
Okay. Do you want to fight?
Okay.
Do you want
Do
to
you
catch some
wanna
hands?
dance?
Bitch, I see you in the street. I'm about that.
Yes, baby, you can get all this work, smoke, embers, puffs, burnt
Okay.
wood. You can get it all.
Oh, baby. Oh, honey. Cause yeah, we done went all off the rails, but that's okay. Cause now we finna talk about physically simplifying your life. Cause baby, a whole lot of y'all got a whole lot of shit y'all need to let go and let out of your life.
Oh yes, the thing I need to desperately.
Physically simplifying your life. Some of us can't are we not any type of organized, and people fail to realize how being unorganized will mess with your mental health. It will mess with you, especially if you have ADHD or OCD or things like that. Because baby, I think I got a church of all of them. And when things pile up around me, I start getting nervous. I start pulling my hair out. Start getting a tick and my left eye twitch. So some people really need to simplify their lives around them. And baby, when I tell you I am one of them, because I have such a hard time throwing things away, especially if they're sentimental to me. I have such a hard time.
Mm.
But yes, all the smoke and embers, baby. Of course. We got both of us on the same screen. Ain't no telling what's gonna be said. Ain't no telling what's gonna
Is
be
that
said.
T Mac? Look here, you can get the small, you can get the match, the lighter fluid, the ether, the smoke, the embers. You know when you put out a fire, that last little, the puff. You can get it all over here.
Because baby, yeah, a whole lot of people will. I will suffer. Going back to the, I will suffer.
And now look, and
Before I
I
ask
only
anything.
trifling them good Christian folks. They'll do for you and want to televise it. And then when you don't pay it
Right.
back, they won't tell you or see what's wrong with you to see why you found or how you got in this position to try to help you. Oh no, they gonna blast your shit all like what that little churchy freak. Don't tell me.
All
Don't let me
over.
tell you what you gonna do with you and your little churchy freak. So you're right. That's
Girl.
why that spirituality for me, it's here in my heart and here, and it's just for me. I don't
That's
allow
it.
folks to walk this spiritual journey with me or whatever deity or entity, Amazon, Buddha, God, Jehovah, Yahweh, El Shaddai, Alpha, Omega, whichever way you walk that by yourself.
Exactly. Because, baby, I can't do it. I cannot. I will not. And you not finna make no spectacle out of me. You not finna make no pity party out of me. You not finna make no charity case out of me because I asked you for help. And now all of a sudden you want to string me for the whole world to see. Oh, look,
Ah,
I had to help
okay,
her.
okay.
Bitch, I will
Oh,
pop
hey,
up.
Katrina. I didn't know Katrina was in here. Hey, Pudding Pop, how are you?
When she answer, I put her answer up there.
Look here, I saw her tell my she'll pitch this girl. I will have coochie on Craigslist with coupons. You don't hear me, let me
Baby,
say it again. I will have coochie on Craigslist with coupons.
buy one, get one free. But see, in our community, a lot of black people are like that. It's a lot. And that's that crabs in a barrel slave mentality. I don't like that. That's why, baby, I would, like I said, baby, I'll be bald head, skinny, and naked before I ask some people for anything. Because that's the first thing they gonna do. She said, "Hey, boo."
Hey, sugar, I can see. I wish the comments were a little bit bigger. Maybe next time I'm gonna do
What?
this on my tablet so I can
Yeah,
see this. That's why I
we
keep
gonna.
leaning because I can't. These eyebrows is out of control. Why they look like the Nike symbol upside down? What the fuck is
She
happening?
said it looked like the
Okay,
Nike
my bad. Focus, girl. So we talking physically. Okay.
symbol. Yeah,
Uh,
physically simplify your life.
look
Mm,
here. If you mentally get on my nerves and you trying to spiritually manipulate me, bitch, it's gonna
physically,
get physical. Come on.
come on,
It's gonna get
physically with your
physical.
ass.
It's gonna get physical. Most say sapidly, it's gonna get physical. Yes. I like this train of thought. It all just flows. I like this.
And yes, honey, being organized is a real good way of physically simplifying your life. Because as I'm speaking to y'all, I need to do that myself, and I have gotten better with doing that. I have all my art supplies in one spot. I got all my hair stuff in one spot. I got everything because, baby, with it being everywhere, that was messing with my mind. Like I was getting depressed looking at all this shit around. So yes, organization is a good way, and regular hygiene is a way to simplify your life too, because cleanliness is a link to mental health.
Well,
Yes, it is.
I have this thing. I have to take a bath within or take my shower within a 24-hour window. Even though I don't go anywhere and I don't do anything, I still have to take my shower within a 24-hour window. If I go like 25 hours, I feel so dirty. Like I got to
And
do
that's
some extra
me.
scrubbing and I ain't done nothing. But my physical exertion, sometimes I get up and walk around my kitchen because I have an island in my kitchen. So I'll get up with my countertop and my bar area. It's a hot mess now, but it's an island, so I can go in my kitchen. Which hand is this? Yeah, I can go in my kitchen this way, or I can go around it and go in the other way. Sometimes I'll just walk around my kitchen.
Oh yeah, I can. Yeah, I could attest because at times, like if I get too much stuff around and like Dex will look at me like I'm crazy, I'll get up, start sweeping, mopping, like putting the dog stuff because our living room basically belongs to the dogs. We have a big ass mattress behind the couch that they are in. Athena's bed is on one side of the couch. Eden's bed is on the other side of the couch. They have a toy bin Of course, they take their toys out and it's all over the house. So I'm constantly picking up dog toys. I'm constantly moving things around. We have a shoe rack
How
that,
is Eden? How I forgot to ask. How is the fur baby? How is my fur niece?
oh, she is doing fine. Hopefully, after her 3 week checkup, because she had medicine put in her ears. Because when we took them for their checkups, she had a yeast and a bacterial infection in her ear. I don't know how the hell it got there. So I was like,
Wait,
I
that made
guess
me look. That made my ear act up.
right.
Hold on, shit. What the hell?
My
Now
baby
look,
was
I know you kept eating
suffering.
like you do your cheering, because that's your baby. I get it.
Oh, baby, when I tell you, she was miserable. You know how the old folks used to put sweet oil in your ear if you have an earache? Baby, I was putting sweet oil in her ear and covering
Warm,
it.
look here, warm coconut oil because look because you can hardly find sweet oil anymore. A warm coconut oil because it's antibacterial on a cotton swab and put it in their ear. It works just fine.
Well, see, we didn't have coconut oil, and I went and got sweet oil because Dex had an earache. So we had it. And like you said, sweet oil is hard to find. We actually found it at Walmart. I hurry up and snatch that bottle down, baby. I thought I told my whole shoulder after soccer trying to snatch that up because you can't find it.
Well, you know I'm up here in the whitest part of the country. I'm in Washington State. I don't think they would have sweet oil on the shelf anywhere, but they got
You have
loads
to
and
look in
loads.
the ear. You have to look in the ear section because I
I
look
know.
where they have the. It's in the ear section, and it's a little. I got a little bottle. It's a black bottle with like lavender purplish. It's like either dark lavender or like purple writing, and it says sweet almond oil, and it is actually in the ear section because I'm just sitting there looking and looking. I was in the first aid. We went over there about the oils, and I'm like, oh my god, I know it's here, and we found it in the ear section. I was like, oh
What am I missing? Put this in here before my thing go bad. My phone finna die and I'm over here ain't acting like I'm trying to find the plugs. Don't judge me because I'm used to okay, there it goes.
okay, okay. I said, baby, we ain't gonna be on her too much long. I'm trying to keep it an hour, 15 minutes, because you do got to go back to sleep. Because you woke up just for us, so I'm gonna let you go back to sleep. Because you
Oh, you
have
know,
to
look here.
keep your
I got
sleep
on my
schedule.
look here. You see my shirt?
Don't judge me, judge mama.
I'm gonna raise it a little
Where
higher.
did you get that? Who made that? I love it.
And then
Grown folk, and that's all your sayings. Who
oh
made?
my
I love that.
somebody sent this to me
I
when I
love
went to
it.
check my post office box. And I got a another one. My my favorite color is gray. One sitting in a gray shirt with white writing that says "Take no shit." I was like, oh, you know me so well.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Now
got
you
on my.
need that shirt.
I need one that say, "Do you want to fight?"
Right. Do you want to
More.
catch these hands?
Is Richard
Bitch, I
back
see
there?
you. Oh, she back and laughing.
Yep, I'm gonna see if I can get the person who made it to ask if I can carry her line on my website.
Yeah, because you just seen Sheena said she want one.
All right
See,
now.
you go somebody else.
Oh
Girl,
damn.
you got 3 shirts right there.
I'm trying to work on it. I swear I am. I'm
I'm
trying
thinking
to
about
work
getting
on
me a
it.
PO box. I need to get me a PO box too. I got so many folks talking about I want to send you this. I want to send you that. I'm like, Lord, one day I'm thinking about getting me one.
Hold
I want to
on.
see it again. It.
Yeah, I had to go get one. I had put it off and put it off. And so because I wanted to get it in my business name, I turned my platform into a business. So
As you
um
should.
in addition to the merchandise, which I'm still working on. My cousin is a web designer and he's helping me with everything. I now have to find a manufacturer for the shirts that can print them in the quality that I want. And I'm thinking I'm going to ask my cousin to do it while he's in Houston, because I'm guessing he's in Houston and I'm in the Pacific Northwest. It would be cheaper if things are shipped out centrally, you know what I mean, since he's in
Right.
Houston, as opposed to being shipped from Seattle to go all the way to New York City. hell, Sweden, the UK, people are asking me all over for it. So I had to go
Yeah.
get one, and it was the best decision I ever made because I'm telling you, the greatest gift I got was from someone that said that it is because of me that they are becoming more comfortable in their bodies and that they are accepting themselves as they are and not allowing anyone else to treat them anything less than human being simply because of their appearance. That was the greatest gift I got, and it was a whole 2-page letter.
I got a message not too long ago that had me like in tears. It was one guy who was telling me that I help him with his PTSD because he is a veteran. And he said my videos help him deal with his PTSD because he said every time I see your face, I know you're gonna do like he said my facial expressions just make him laugh. And I was like, y'all fail to realize that my face has its own zip code. Like I have no
Preach,
control over her.
preach.
I have no
Our
control over her.
our faces
She
should be
is
the eighth continent. Our faces should be the eighth goddamn continent, bitch. Because whatever come up,
it is so expressive. And he says that, when he sees a video with me, he laughs because he knows that my face is going to tell the whole entire story within 60 seconds. My face tells like 6 different stories. And he said, and that helps him deal with this PTSD. And I was like, oh my God, I just read that message. I'm just sitting here like crying. I'm like, because
oh, did
I'm
you
just
catch?
me.
You caught me on live yesterday when I was on live at 12 o'clock in the morning, just boo-hooing for John Miller.
Hmm.
Oh yeah,
I didn't see that one.
John Miller, John 77, John Miller 77, the one that I got the competition for to get him 1,000 so he can shake something. Him. Uh, he was on live night before last night. Yeah, last night, and I just popped in his live. I literally just woke up. I popped in his live to say hello and how are you doing, and he started crying. He's like, Auntie, you have no idea how much you have touched me and how much you've helped me to be a better man. And I'm thinking to myself, well, shit, I've only been doing this January, February, March, April. I've only been doing this 3 months and 2 weeks. So in that short amount of
Exactly.
time, I've made an impact on his life. And he said that his girls always ask to see one of my videos before they go to sleep.
Oh, that's so
That if
sweet.
he is watching my videos and they are somewhere else, they come in to listen or to see me. The other thing
That
that
is so
impacted my life
sweet.
is, Sabrina has a special needs child,
Mm-hmm.
and
Hello,
her
beautiful
baby.
baby.
Oh, Gigi, her real name is Gianna. I think Giovanna, but I call her
She's so
Gigi.
pretty.
Gigi is nonverbal. And she said, I've spent thousands, millions of dollars with therapists to get my baby to talk, just anything, if not to me. And the moment she hears your voice, she comes in here and she has full blown conversations with you. And she said, well, aside from, she said, well, you stuck with me, you stuck with me. You know how we do. Um, she said, we can never not be friends. She said, even if something happens to our friendship, you still have to call
Yeah.
and talk to Giovanna because she doesn't
Yeah.
talk to anybody. You are the
That
only
is so
person.
sweet. That
Yes,
is
she said, you are the
so
only
sweet.
person that she has a full blown conversation with. Nobody else. She said, I'm her mama, and I'll ask her a question and she'll sign to me and walk away. But she hears your voice. I said, well, that's kind of petty. I can see that happening. She said, but I can be in here and forget to put my earpiece in, and she will hear your voice, and out of a dead sleep, she will come in there to say hi to you. Oh, and you have to see, she got her own Gracie. Gracie got a whole bunch of friends, but when Sabrina did her hair, she got a swoop. She told her mama, I want my own Gracie. So you got Gracie,
That,
you got Gracie Jr. Yes, that's why you
that is
saw her hair the other
so
day in the
sweet.
live.
Yeah, she had
Yes,
her curls in the front.
that's why she got her own Gracie.
Oh, that is so sweet. That's
So
so
I
precious.
I do believe you and I have found our calling in life. And I think
Oh,
we need to do this some more, either on here.
okay.
So, what time on Saturday do you usually do this?
Now, see, I'm moving the show. This is gonna be the permanent. So if you want to join, you can join because I really just brought this to Wednesday on your off day, so you can actually join me. So Saturday is probably going to be something different, but Wednesday Champagne Conversations is permanently on Wednesdays now, so you can join in if you want to.
Okay, great. That's wonderful. And I'll be happy to join any and every time and all times. Can y'all just push this shit out like to 6 or 7 o'clock? Because the old girl be knocked out. When I came on the camera and saw me, my face was smushed. Wait, let me give y'all an example since y'all think I'm playing. Bitch, I was asleep.
We,
I was asleep,
I can
sleep.
make it. I can make it a different time, so
Bitch, I
you
was
can
asleep.
get up. It was like this.
Hey, girl, how you doing? She's like, wake up,
I was,
sleepyhead. Tell me, wake
I was
up,
like, "Good
sleepyhead.
morning,
I
good
was like,
morning."
you don't sit your chipper ass down somewhere else with that shit. I am not a morning
Like
person.
they said, it could be any time you want it to be because y'all they can always go on YouTube and watch it on replay. So I don't give a fuck if it's at midnight.
Oh,
I'm up. So it's always on replay on YouTube. So if they miss it, they can go right back
so
to
if we could
YouTube.
do like 7 or 8 o'clock on Wednesday, that would be better for me. Because my mind, when I go to
Okay.
bed, I don't fall asleep immediately. I have to relax and wait for my meds to kink. What was I? Oh, I
Mm-hmm.
was thinking about today's conversation. Yeah, I had to wait for my kink and my meds to kick in before I can fall asleep. So I actually didn't fall asleep until like 11:45, almost 12. So I'm functioning on three and a half, almost 4 hours of sleep. So we can push this
Okay.
shit back out just a little teeny more. Can you get the engineer man in charge and the responsibility? Can I have a conversation with his ass? Because he can't be
Uh,
using his ain't. Yeah, he can't be using his ain't shit association with this. He cannot be doing that. I don't think this is how this works. He is
Cause you
causing me
already
trauma.
know.
He is causing me trauma. And you right,
So
told us
what?
to carry my ass back to bed.
I already know. That's why I was like, I'm not gonna keep up too long. We're gonna go through these. We're gonna go through these banners, so you can take out carry her ass back to sleep and get
Amen.
this hour of
Amen.
sleep and
Amen
get
for the
this hour
sweet
of sleep that
God.
she lost.
Amen. For the sweet gods. Hallelujah.
Yeah, here he goes. So what the hell you want, lady? You know how this is. We gonna move the
Yeah, you
time
want.
later.
Yeah, sir. Hey, Deirdre from Facebook. Sir. Hello. Can we do this at a later date? Because I work graveyard and I was knocked the hell out. Your fiance gonna ping me on and woke me up and I answered the phone.
That's so how she was looking too. She was
Look
still
here,
laying down. She was still laying down.
so I had to get up and gather myself. And I don't never get on here unprepared, but I got on my damn night shirt and everything. I ain't even. Yeah, I did brush my teeth, so I wasn't gonna talk to y'all with the dragon. So I did that. But yeah,
Okay,
if
well
you could push
we
this
finna
back a
end
tiny
this.
bit, brother.
We go put it back just for you.
Okay,
Okay,
I
this is
love
the
y'all. Then
end
I
of the
will
show.
join. Yep, I will join y'all on Wednesdays.
Well, this is the end of the show that's called The Last Sip. Okay, let me explain the last sip for you. The last sip is what's ever on your mind at that time. Sometimes it can be what the topic is, sometimes it can be off topic. It's whatever is on your heart, and that's what I call the last sip. And so,
Okay,
do you want to go first with the last sip?
you go first so I can get an idea what the hell going on. Because I may
Okay.
require more than a sip. I may require a shot, but you go ahead.
Well, my last sip, ladies and gentlemen, is off topic. So, this is to, I don't want to say those races, but I'm going to say those races. These are for these folks that are trying to demonize and damn, you know, organizations like Black Lives Matter or any type of organization that has to deal with trying to get rid of systematic racism, oppression, and everything else. I really want to just ask, what the hell is your problem? What the hell is your problem? Oh, nobody is oppressing you. But let's go back. We've seen it every day because I don't see why a child, because I see a 20 year old as a child. Why is a child killed for a routine traffic stop because he had a warrant, a petty warrant at that, where the judge sent his summons to court to the wrong fucking house? This boy got killed because the judge did not have enough fucking sense to send his court summons to the right house. And I don't understand how someone can mistake a taser for a gun, bitch. I don't know. I don't understand, because I think a taser and a gun feels different. They're way different. You have a safety on a gun. You have all of these things, and she's sitting here hollering taser, 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 and she sees a gun, and she has a gun, and who's training her didn't say, hey, sis, that's a gun. It's not a taser. But anyway, that shouldn't even been pulled.
Let us not forget the fact that the weapon is holstered on your dominant hand. Now, unless you're the most ambidextrous bitch in the world and you grew up out in wide earth in Tombstone, yeah, ain't no dual-handedness here, sugar. It ain't. So you talking about taser, but you used your dominant hand to reach for the closest thing on your right side and pulled your weapon. And someone said to me that a Glock don't have a safety. I almost got another community violation because I was going to be like, bitch, upon which rock did thy crawleth thy trifling ass from?
Okay. And that's just
trying to call his mama, because clearly I don't know whatever his warrant was for. I don't know if he'd ever been stopped by the police, and I'm sure he got scared. Because if you, as a person, if you are white and do not understand the inundated fear, the fear that any person of color has from law enforcement, because remember, when white people were free to move about the country in the 50s and 60s, the racists, the KKK, changed their hoods for badges. Yeah, let's be clear on that goddamn fact. So if you don't understand the fear that has been inbred in people of color, I don't know how to explain it to you. One lady on TikTok, and I'm gonna go find her video, asked Black people, I know I'm tired, but how do you all do it? How do you do it? So yeah, and then the other thing for me is like, I post something about Black Lives Matter, I lose followers. So only my Black Life Matter, because I entertain you. Yeah. But my son's life don't matter. Is that how that works? I'm only a benefit to you because I keep you entertained. So of course my Black life is gonna matter.
And like I tell folks, my life is not a fucking minstrel show. I'm not here for your entertainment. As long as I'm tap dancing, throwing a ball, hitting a ball, doing all this shit, then all of a sudden, oh, I'm the great Black person. I'm not for your entertainment. I'm not your ticket.
I'm one of the acceptable. I'm acceptable.
Okay. I'm acceptable. And I get told that all the time, like, especially in my own community, which really fucking gets me. They was like, you don't know nothing about Black issues, you light. Bitch, what?
Bitch, I'm light black. Warm black. Extra medium beige black.
Girl, I do this here. What the fuck this look like?
Oh, well, that's the only discoloration I have is between the crack of my ass. It can't get no blacker than this. The crack of my ass is black. Therefore, I'm black.
Exactly. And I'm like, I could speak on Black. I think I lost some because I did a live. Right after we had dual live, I still stayed on live. And so, I was just talking, and then we had got to, oppression and all this other things. And I was trying to explain to somebody because they said Black Lives Matter means burning, looting, and murdering, some shit like that. And
Okay.
that shit really got to me because we're mutuals. I follow you, you follow me. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna educate you. Because Black Lives Matter is just an organization that says that Black lives also matter. It's not an all lives matter thing. It's just saying my life matters too. Why you worried about your life? You need to worry about mine too. And so,
Mm.
well, all only thing they do is loot and burn stuff down. I said, no, 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 no. What we're not going to do is that, because didn't nobody say nothing when all of them folks ran up in the Capitol because old boy didn't get back in office. Now all of a sudden everybody's cheating, everybody doing this. But when a black
Oh.
man, several black people are killed by the cops, and I say that I say 99.9999% of any protest, because everything starts out as a protest before it becomes a riot. So let's get that clear. I said black people cannot protest for nothing. I said black people were protesting one time and they were playing violins in the park. Do you know the SWAT team came with guns, with dogs, and with and pepper spray, sprayed these people who were playing the violin. That's like the most peaceful thing in the whole fucking world. Like the only thing they want to do is playing the goddamn kazoo. Like, come on. And they were met with violence by the police.
Oh,
And
so all we do is burn. What was it? Burn. What did they say BLM stand for? What was it?
burning, looting, and murder.
Next time they say that, ask them about Tulsa, Oklahoma. Black Dog Wall Street. Ask them about it.
Yeah, you can say something, Mary.
Oh, okay. Well, hi, hello. I've been quiet this entire time, but I also have my own opinion. It kind of ties in with what Mom said about the Black Lives Matter movement. And honestly, I'm sick of people just saying, but like all lives matter though. I was like, well, damn, I didn't understand that my existence was controversial. I didn't understand that that was a political statement. How is somebody's existence some sort of a political statement? And it's like that for like trans lives matter or like stop Asian hate. It's like that for like all these different movements. They're just like, yo, can you please just stop this? But it's like, but we're not hurting anybody. It's not like all of that. So I'm just like, oh wow. I'm still trying to figure out like how is this like debatable? Why is this like a debate that we have to have? Like why is this a conversation that we have to have with people?
Why
Like tell me why I'm 17 and actually have to explain to adults that Black Lives Matter is not a controversial statement. Like, it's really not. Like it's just three simple words. Black Lives Matter. Not like Black Lives Matter more than you. It's not like Black lives is the only lives that matter. It's just Black Lives Matter. Like damn. Like we really going there, and like just the main people that are posing at us, causing all these riots. We just want to sit down and not be fired because of our hairstyle. Like we just want to like live life. I want to go to the store and not have to fear for my life. Like the fact I'm 17 and have to do that, it's kind of sad. Like the fact that I have to have this sort of like mentality and I'm so young, like is honestly tragic, and nobody seems to understand that but fellow Black kids.
And it's a fucking shame.
Same thing with Asian kids now. People are using the coronavirus as a way to be racist to Asians, and that's not fair to them.
It's not.
Like it's really not. It's not their fault that this happened. This just so happened to happen, but now they're using this to blame China, especially them Trumpsters that already didn't like China in the first place.
Exactly.
So it's just excuse after excuse to be prejudiced and hateful towards everybody. And that's honestly just not okay in the least. Because now we're making statements that should honestly be universally just like agreed upon are now political statements. Why is my existence just something that's political? Like that's just not okay in the slightest.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's all I have to say to add on to that. Yeah. My life should not be a political statement. It should just be agreed upon that I matter. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Will I be here more often? Probably. Good night, everybody, even though it's like the middle of the day.
Good night, everybody. And that's my baby. We sit around and talk like that all day. And my 16-year-old, she in the back, and she got a head full of locks, and she feel the same way. Like, but she said this morning, like she knows that she has locks. And now she was like, her value in the workplace has gone down. She said because she has locks.
Same thing with me. I wear my hair out natural.
And my child has natural hair.
in ROTC have to have it a certain way.
Yeah, and their hair is dictated, and it's that's a whole nother thing right there.
Put
I can go
that
on
on the
about that
table.
topic. I'm catching up right here.
Table that one. Put that out. Table that one. Put a post-it note. You need some post-it notes. Shit.
Oh, I got a whole thing with topics, baby. Whenever I think about one, I
You write it
write it.
down. Okay.
hmm And
My
so
last
now,
tip. My last tip. Analogy for these people who don't understand the concept of Black Lives Matter. Let's say your house is on fire. Yeah. Your house is on fire. And the fire department shows up and starts spraying down the house that is not on fire. Now you're all up in arms with the fire department because your shit is torched. And then the fire looks at you and say, well, shit, all houses matter.
but my house over
So,
here is on fire.
yeah, but my house, all houses matter. And until a white person, so that they clearly understand this fear that people of color have with law enforcement, until you've had to sit your child down at the age of 7, 8, 9, or 10 and explain to them how they should behave when in the presence of law enforcement because they don't
Okay.
have melanin protection, that they can say and do whatever they want to say and do. You do not understand what it's like to be black in this country. You don't.
At all.
And I'm not race baiting. I'm not trying to divide the country. This is our reality.
You can see it.
Yeah,
You
ain't a
can
white
literally
person in this
see it.
world that's gonna tell me you done sat down with your child and told them how they're supposed to interact with police department. No white person can tell me that they've done that.
Hmm.
And don't tell me all you have to do is comply. You don't. Because Elijah McClain was simply walking home
From the store, and he was complying. He was apologizing to these people. I'm sorry.
and
I
he
have not
died.
done anything. I'm trying to go home. I'm sorry. What have I done? He's begging the police to tell him what he has
And
done,
they did not give a
and
fuck
they
about his
killed
life.
him.
Yeah. I tell my baby all the time. That's why I don't stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. That's why I don't believe in this
I've
fucking
never stood for that.
Constitution.
I've never stood
Because
for
the
that.
laws of this country, that the laws that govern this country, and no matter how many times or how many amendments they're done, the fact remains that when the laws that govern this country were created, I was not a human being. No, I
I
wasn't.
was not.
My ancestors were not human beings. We were cattle.
Three
We were
fifths.
property to be. Yeah, we had to get three black people to equal one whole person. We were
Mm-hmm.
sold as cattle. Our families were separated. Yeah, our children were ripped from our breasts so that we could nurse a master's wife's child, and ours just had to do whatever, or fend for whatever. And heaven forbid that they would nurse at the same time or from the same breast. So until you've had a conversation with your child and say, okay, baby, when you see a police officer, you have to comply. Even sometimes, and you have to hold your hands up in front of you so that they can see. I taught my son to raise his
Mm-hmm.
shirt up and tuck it up under him or bring it up under him, raise his shirt up so that they can see he didn't have any weapons on him. That's how I had to
That
train
breaks
my
my heart.
son. Yeah, that's how, and my child there could pass for white. I mean, you can tell he black. Hold on. Let me see if I can see this. That's my baby. That's my
Oh
baby.
yeah.
That's my
Oh,
baby.
I know. I know your cute
And
ass
my
son, girl.
and
I
my,
know him.
stop man, stop looking at your nephew like that. I had to teach my child that
Mm-hmm.
because he could pass. He said, "Mom, I'm a black man. I'm proud of that." I had to teach my child if or when approached by the police, you raise your hands and you raise your shirt up so that they see you don't have any weapons in your waistband.
Yeah, and that's sad. And I did the
You don't
same thing with my
carry anything
girls.
in your pockets that could be misconstrued or misconceived as a weapon. You tell
I
the
told her the
officer
first thing
my
you do is
driver's
empty your
license or
pockets
my
and throw it on the
ID
ground.
is in my shoe. And take your shoe off,
Yep.
kick your shoe off so that they can see your ID is in. I had to teach this to my child when he was in the sixth fucking grade.
I had
The
to do my
sixth
babies like that too.
grade.
You take
because that's
everything
when
out of
I
your
knew I
pocket
had
and
to
you
cut those that
throw it at
umbilical
your
cord
feet.
and give him a little bit more freedom. His body was starting to change. He was becoming more independent. But that's how I trained
Hmm.
my 12-year-old child how to interact with the police.
And
So
that's a
until anybody
shame.
else in this country that is not a person of color has a conversation with your child, especially a male child, on how to
Hmm.
interact with the police, just so
Amen.
you can come home to me, Black Lives Matter. I'm not saying that your life
Exactly.
doesn't matter any more or any less than mine. I just want mine to mean something. That's all.
Exactly.
Because right now, the rate in which people of color are being gunned down and killed is scary as fuck. It's scary as
It
shit.
is.
I saw a
It
video
really
the
is.
other day on TikTok. I meant to save it. I'm gonna see if I can't go find it. Or maybe it was on Facebook. This black man is coming out of a store. He's just coming out of a store, and two police officers approach him and just start questioning him for no fucking reason, none
Yeah.
whatsoever. And y'all gonna be mad, and you know me, the fucks I have none. The only saving grace that I believe that kept this man alive is that while these two police officers were trying to get this black man for no fucking apparent reason other than they had nothing else better to do, somebody else started shooting at the fucking cops. Do you need me to repeat that? Let me say it again.
Girl.
Cops were harassing a black man in a 7-Eleven parking lot. He had just come out of the store to make whatever purchases he did. And all they saw was a black man and started questioning him. What are you doing here? How long you been here? Why are you sitting out in the parking lot? And the only
Mm,
saving grace was that somebody in the background, foreground, upper ground started shooting at the police officers. And they left that man alone. So until you've been down the barrel of a fucking gun, face to face with a fucking cop that didn't had a bad motherfucking day, and you
Cause that
look
show
like
took it out.
exemplify or represent what's got his draws in a knot, fuck you.
Hmm.
I'm not going to apologize for who I am, for standing
At
up for what
all.
I believe in and defending
And you
and
should.
fighting for those who cannot. Fuck you.
As you should. And
And
that's
that Potter
and I
bitch.
agree
Fuck her forever. That's a whole nother topic
forever.
because I'm gathering details and notes. If you saw my video answer, that she was the one for that, what is
I
it, Kobe
seen it.
D'Amico Heisler?
Ooh,
Did
that pissed
I
me
think
off.
you, I read that, I told you that he was having a mental breakdown and they
Yeah.
called the police in Milwaukee, told them they no longer needed their services. And this same bitch who shot Dante told those officers to go in that house. They killed that man in his house in front of his family. And then when they were
Mhm.
leaving, she instructed them as the lead police officer on the scene to not say nothing to nobody. Yes, ma'am. Yes,
Ooh.
ma'am.
It's that
And
shit
now you
right
done woke
there.
me the fuck up, bitch. Now I'm woke, woke. I'm woke.
And that gets me. That gets me. They
You
want
heard
us to
right.
believe they was, oh, not all cops are bad. I understand that all not all cops are bad. Not all
Oh,
black
mama,
folks
I
are bad.
can't
Not
hear
all
you.
white
You
folks are
must
bad.
turn your mic off. I can't hear you. I can't. I see your lips moving and you
Hold on.
cussing. Or did we run
Can
out
you
of
hear
time? But
me?
I see your lips moving.
Okay, can you hear me now? Cause hello.
Oh, I don't think she can hear me. Can she hear me?
I can hear you.
Me too.
I
I
can hear
can't hear
you.
you. I can't hear
Oh
you, Pudding
Lord.
Pop. Shit.
Okay.
Goddamn, you done woke me up.
Desktop had you on fire.
Where your
Oh
mic go, Pudding
goodness.
Pop? I can you hear me? You can hear me. I can't
Yeah,
hear you. Okay, so
I
I
can
want
hear
to
you.
thank you all for tuning in and joining in. And we're probably gonna go live, probably on Instagram later after I wake the hell up and give me about. Oh, stop! You stop it. Give me a few more Z's and shit because I'm trying to. I woke up in good sleep shirt and shit. So thank you. So dude, stop giggling. Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate you and I love you. Who I want to call her? Sister Soldier in the corner, in the Amen corner. Thank you for having me here too, Sister Soldier. Uh,
Over
Malcolm
there.
Jex. Thank you, sir, for putting this together. old militant ass family. I love y'all. If y'all can just push this back a teeny bit so old girl can get out her
We are.
Zingot and not wake up like I've been fighting and shit and I ain't have nothing to fight with, that would be awesome. So I love you guys. Thank you so much. Smooches and shit. I said
Smooches
what I
and
said.
shit.
Don't judge me, judge your mama.
That's your mama.
Mm.
All right, sis. Well, yes, honey, that was the surprise. My sister's gonna be joining the show, and as y'all see, she done already came in and said fire to y'all hoes. So yes, we gonna be in this thing. So hey, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe now. Share, like, comment, and as you see the Dex in the background, say hey y'all. There him go.
Oh wow. Rude.
God, he's so rude. Well, I will see y'all next week. New day and possibly a new time. We're probably gonna push this back an hour so she can get a little extra Z, get herself together. So now we will be 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Basically the same as Breaking the Stigma. So if you watch Breaking the Stigma, it is at 8 p.m. Oh, Breaking the Stigma channel. If y'all not subscribed, go ahead. That is a men's mental health. He's my timekeeper. As y'all see, he's looking at his watch. So, hey, if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Go ahead and share this live with somebody because, hey, you might not want to tell them, but, bitch, I'm not scared of them. So use me to tell them what the hell you got on your heart. And I will see y'all next Wednesday at 8. Now, remember, I'm going to be an hour later, not at 7, at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I will see y'all later.
Bye, y'all.
And Arissa said bye.